My name is Vicky O'Neill and I live in Perth, Western Australia. I'm an ordinary person who went on an extraordinary journey. I was given a death sentence, but God had other plans for my life. I want to share my testimony with you about how God took me from sickness to health. I learned how to believe and reach out by faith to God, and I saw the impossible become possible, and I was totally healed. I have documented my story to share and encourage you that God still heals today, and how I stood in faith, including all the healing scriptures I used. I was no faith giant, but God gave me the strength to persevere, and this is my story. It was June 2002 when all my problems began. I was a fit and healthy person, but I started to develop pain in my right shoulder. I went to the doctors and they couldn't find anything wrong with me, but later the scans revealed that I had a very large tumour in my right shoulder. It was shocking and the prognosis was not good. I was devastated and very fearful. Was I going to live or was I going to die? It was the most difficult moment in my life. I had been a Christian for many years and I'd heard of God healing people. Could God heal me too? I didn't know what to do and I cried out to Him for help. He answered me and took me on a journey. It was an amazing journey, but sometimes painful. After 3 years of learning, speaking and believing His healing promises, I found myself in hospital once again. I thought, this is not the plan for my life, after waiting expectantly for God to heal me. And then I realized I'd forgot the scriptures. We walk by faith and not by sight. I forgot that it's God's timing. He will put me in the right place at the right time, and that healing will come to pass. Basically, I forgot to trust Him. Whilst I was in the hospital, I had another scan, and this report was the worst ever. The tumour had grown and it was now millimetres from the artery that was running up my neck. I was basically given a death sentence right there and then in the hospital. After the doctor left, I prayed and I remembered Proverbs 3, 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and don't lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He will make your path straight. And then this amazing peace fell on me, that peace that surpasses all understanding. I knew that I was going to be well. God turned everything around in that hospital 24 hours later. The answer came and I was completely healed. It was a miracle. I want to give my testimony to you to encourage you that even if your situation looks so bad, the worst ever, God can turn it around. God can turn it around in an instant. Don't try and work everything out, as the timing and the way healing will manifest is in God's hands. It may not be instant, but as you hang in there and trust Him, it will come to pass. God healed me and He wants to heal you too. He performed a miracle in my life, and as you learn, grow in faith and trust His word, you will receive your miracle too.